Mabuhay! Welcome to the 35th annual Christmas get-together of the Cancer Crusaders Club. We will now start the program.
Good morning to everybody. Welcome to the 35th annual Christmas get-together of the Cancer Crusaders Club. I am Beth Tumambing, the Secretary of Dr. ROJoson. I will be co-hosting, emceeing, and moderating this virtual meet with Dr. Hoson, Doc Lance, and Therese Hoson. I'd like to give a short introduction to the virtual meeting of the Cancer Crusaders Club. This year is our 35th annual Christmas get-together of the Cancer Crusaders Club. Nothing has stopped us since we started in 1988. The coup d'etat of 1989 did not stop us. The COVID-19 pandemic did not stop us. In 2020, we held the 33rd annual Christmas get-together in the midst of COVID-19 pandemic via a virtual meet. This is a milestone in the history of the club, and this has become the new normal now for the club, a virtual meet each year. Last year, December 2021, we held our 34th annual meet. Today, on our 35th annual meet, we will continue with our objective of providing psychosocial therapy and support to our cancer patients, mainly through cancer journey sharing and motivational songs and advice. Our primary activity in the annual meet has always been cancer journey sharing since 1988. We have sustained this cancer journey sharing during the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020 and last year, 2021. We will again have beautiful and inspirational cancer journey sharing this year. Here is the program for today's meet. The main psychosocial support activities will consist of the following: cancer journey sharing in the different phases of cancer journey, inspirational and motivating songs, ROJoson's advice on how to deal with cancer. This year, we will still have the Cancer Crusaders Club 2022 raffle giveaway. CCC Cas Ayuda for Cancer Patients, CCC ROJoson Telemedical Consultation Voucher. CCC Cas Ayuda for Cancer Patients. The Cancer Crusaders Club Cas Ayuda for Cancer Patients open close parenthesis raffle giveaway is intended for ROJoson Cancer Crusaders open close parenthesis ROJoson cancer patients who are now undergoing chemotherapy for breast cancer and or who are now taking hormonal therapy. They have to register to be entitled to the Cas Ayuda, and registered data must be complete. In addition, they have to email a digital copy of their most current open close parenthesis 2022 prescription of chemotherapy, hormonal therapy to rhoson2001 at yahoo.com on or before December 1, 2022, open close parenthesis 1700 hours. They have to be present in the Zoom virtual meet of the Cancer Crusaders Club on December 4, 2022. There will be a raffle draw on December 4, 2022 or on December 5, 2022. The CCC Cas Ayuda is 1,000 pesos per lucky qualified winner. CCC ROJoson Telemedical Consultation Voucher. The Cancer Crusaders Club ROJoson Telemedical Consultation Voucher, open close parenthesis, raffle giveaway, is intended for cancer patients and ROJoson Cancer Crusaders who formally registered and are present during the Zoom virtual meet of the Cancer Crusaders Club on December 4, 2022. They have to fill up or accomplish with perfect score the quiz evaluation feedback form to be given at the end of the Zoom virtual meet. The raffle draw will be on December 4, 2022 or December 5, 2022. The link will be given in the chat box later on. Advice: watch the video on History of Cancer Crusaders Club to help you pass the quiz. This is a picture of the voucher. This year, we will have a new recognition award for the 2022 Cancer Crusaders Club Breast Self-Exam Promoters and Practitioners. The primary objective is to promote early detection of breast cancers among Filipino women. The details will be explained later by Dr. Joson. Registrants. It is difficult to keep track of the number and who are among the registrants. We will just see them later through the group picture taking. In 2020, we limited participants to ROJoson cancer patients. In 2021, because of requests, we have opened the meet to non-ROJoson cancer patients. This year, non-ROJoson cancer patients are still most welcome. Group picture taking twice, at the start and at the end. Open close parenthesis. This will be announced, so always get ready. Make sure to show your face in the video mode. Last instructions: turn on your video. Always keep it on so we can see who are the registrants. Put on mute mode always. You can unmute during open forum. Do not disturb the program with unnecessary voice or noise. Use the chat box to communicate freely with anybody. Always remember the goal of the Cancer Crusaders Club: to provide psychosocial therapy and support to cancer patients. This is for you. Again, welcome to the 35th Annual Christmas Get-Together of the Cancer Crusaders Club. Here is our founder, none other than Dr. Reynaldo O. Joson, waving and welcoming you to the annual meet. That's it for the introduction.
Cancer Crusaders Club. History, objective of Cancer Crusaders Club, psychosocial support, advice to Cancer Crusaders. The Cancer Crusaders Club was established in 1988. Here is the picture of the first annual Christmas get-together of the Cancer Crusaders Club in December 4, 1988. The original name was Cancer Crusaders Club. In 2001, it was renamed MTH Cancer Crusaders Club. In 2020, it was renamed ROJoson Cancer Crusaders Club or just Cancer Crusaders Club. The founder of the Cancer Crusaders Club is Dr. Reynaldo Ong Joson. From 2001 to 2019, Dr. Elsie Dancel was coordinating the MDH Cancer Crusaders Club with Miss Beth Tumambing. Group picture of the annual meet in December 3, 1989. Cancer Crusaders are people who pledge to fight against cancer and to help other people fight against cancer. Here is a sample of the certificate of membership issued to members of the Cancer Crusaders Club. Here is a sample of a framed certificate of membership issued to Miss Conchita Surya in 1988. She treasured it very much. Group picture of the third annual meet in December 1990. Acceptance of cancer among members is being promoted by using the word cancer in the name of the club, Cancer Crusaders Club. Feed Cantara, a colon cancer patient, wearing a Cancer Crusader t-shirt. Group picture of the annual meet in December 1, 1991. The primary objective of the Cancer Crusaders Club meetings is psychosocial support and therapy. The other objectives, education, socials, and Christmas party. Group picture of the annual meet in December 6, 1992. The annual year-end meetings of the Cancer Crusaders Club are traditionally being held on the first Sundays of December. Shown here are the banners of the 6th and 9th annual meets on the first Sundays of December of each corresponding year. 15th annual meet of the first Sunday on the first Sunday of December in 2002. 24th annual meet on the first Sunday of December of 2011. 31st annual meet on the first Sunday of December of 2018. The historic first virtual meet of Cancer Crusaders Club annual Christmas get-together was held in 2020, December 6. Here is the poster of the 33rd annual Christmas get-together virtual meet of the Cancer Crusaders Club in December 6, 2020. The first virtual meet, the first in history, the new normal. At the end of the annual year-end meeting of the Cancer Crusaders Club, the following benefits are expected. A day of sharing experiences, a day of helping each other, a day that the cancer patients realize that they are not alone who are afflicted with cancer, a reunion for those who were present during the previous years, a booster of morale and hope for the cancer patients to live on. Sample picture of Cancer Crusaders sharing their cancer journey starting 1988 up to the present. Other pictures of cancer journey sharing. Still other pictures of cancer journey sharing. Again, pictures of cancer journey sharing. Still other pictures of cancer journey sharing. Sample pictures of cancer journey sharing during the virtual meet in 2020. Sample pictures of cancer journey sharing during the virtual meet in 2021. Here are some psychosocial support advice to Cancer Crusaders. Statements on cancer that have to be acknowledged. Cancer can affect anybody. Cancer can affect any organ in the body. Complete remission means no signs of cancer recurring after treatment. Best chance for complete remission is early consult, early diagnosis, and early and correct treatment. Group picture of the 13th annual meet. Psychological distresses or emotional sufferings can be seen in the following phases of cancer journey: phase of diagnosis, phase of treatment, that is during, right, and or soon after treatment, phase after treatment or in remission, phase when there is recurrence of cancer, phase during near end of life. Group picture of an annual meet. Psychosocial therapy and support of a patient with cancer should go hand in hand or simultaneously with the treatment of the cancer itself. Group picture of an annual meet. The psychological distresses of cancer patients usually consist of the following: fear, sadness, personal apprehensions, and psychosocial apprehensions. Group picture of an annual meet. The following are key coping tactics against the psychological distresses of cancer patients: acceptance of the cancer, intentional living plan in the light of cancer, trust in a competent and compassionate physician, spiritual trust, support from loved ones and significant others, and cancer journey story sharing. Group picture of an annual meet. Having a well-formulated intentional living plan in the light of cancer can contribute to the following: being healthy as long as possible, being productive, having peace of mind, being contented, enjoying life, being happy in life, reaching the realistic longevity targets, being ready to face curtain call or death. Group picture of an annual meet. Feedback of Cancer Crusaders attending the annual meet. It made me feel stronger in living through life with cancer. It boosted my morale. It boosted my hope for living. It changed my outlook in life for the better. It made me feel like an ex-cancer patient already. It helped me accept my cancer. It made me realize that I'm not the only person on earth with a cancer. It gave me an opportunity to share experience with and to listen to the experience of other cancer patients. It made me learn more about cancer in general, the cancer that we have, and about patients with cancer. It made me feel that the get-together was a reunion for cancer patients. It made me feel the gathering was a form of therapy for me. The gathering provided psychosocial support to me, my co-cancer patients, and our relatives. My loved ones and friends who attended with me learned a lot about cancer patients and their cancer journeys. It made me wanting to share my cancer journey freely to anybody. It made me look forward to attending the next get-together of the Cancer Crusaders Club. Here is a sample of a roster of registrants who attended the December 2020 virtual meet. In 2021, December virtual meet, more group pictures of the annual meetings in the past years, more picture, more picture, more group pictures of the annual meetings in the past years. Again, Cancer Crusaders Club providing psychosocial support and therapy to cancer patients. In these trying times, challenges of cancer and COVID-19, we would like to offer a prayer for all of us, Cancer Crusaders. May our spirits be lifted and our burdens eased. May our hearts remain hopeful and our worries wiped out. Let's all sing along with Miss Lorly Ricaforte, a breast cancer crusader, who will lead us in singing the prayer.
I pray you'll be alright and watch us where we go and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer when we lose our way. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll be safe. I pray we'll find your love and hold it in our heart. When stars go out each night, let this be our prayer. When shadows fill our day, lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be safe. And when pain and sorrow will be ended, and every heart that's broken will be mended, and we'll remember we are all God's children, reaching out to touch you, reaching to the sky. We ask that life be kind and watch us from above. We hope it's all we'll find, another soul to love. Let this be our prayer, let this be our prayer. Just like every child, just like every child. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be safe. Yeah, need to find a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be safe.
A cancer journey sharing in the face of recent diagnosis and treatment by Miss Marian Calderon, Breast Cancer Crusader, Year 1.
Good day everyone. My name is Marian Calderon. I'm 44 years old. I'm a patient of Dr. ROJoson. I'm a cancer patient for about a month, for almost 3 months now. Una kong naramdaman una kong napansin na nagmerong bukol yung left at right breast ko. Yung right, medyo malaki siya, so nag-worry ako, nagpa-check up ako kay doc noong September. Mga September, unang check-up ko kay doc, nagpa-test ako, tapos nakapanya na may bukol, nagdesisyon siya na i-undergo ako ng biopsy last September 27. Doon ang lumabas sa resulta, positive ako na breast cancer, right side, ang left side ay negative. Nung malaman ko na may breast cancer ako through biopsy, syempre, ang una kong naramdaman, nag-iiyak ako ng 3 araw. Syempre, hindi ko siya matanggap na meron akong sakit. Kasi syempre, unang-una, bata pa ako. Pangalawa, bilang solo parent, iniisip ko yung 2 anak ko. Isang 17 at saka isang 11 years old. Iniisip ko na paano kung hindi ako makasurvive, paano yung mga anak ko. Pero inisip ko pa rin yung positive side ng buhay na ang cancer ngayon, sabi ng mga kaibigan ko, huwag akong matakot kasi advanced na ang medicine at saka nagagamot na ang breast cancer. Kumbaga, hindi na siya masyadong nakakatakot. So, nung ma-diagnose ako through biopsy na may breast cancer ako, kinausap ako ni Dr. Joson na kailangan tanggalin yung aking right breast. So sabi niya, i-schedule niya ako ng operation. So last October 14, 2022, inoperahan niya ako, modified radical mastectomy. Tinanggal yung buong breast ko. Inalis siya. Tapos, binayopsy ulit, lumalabas na ang nakalagay dun sa after operation na stage 3A yung cancer ko. Nung malaman ko yon, nalungkot na naman ako, pero hindi na ako umiyak kasi unang-una kong pinag-aralan sa pagkakaroon ko ng sakit na to ay matutunan kong tanggapin, acceptance na may sakit ako. Nung matanggap ko may sakit ako, so nandun pa rin ako sa positive side at saka malaki ang tiwala ko kay Dr. Joson na gagaling ako. Kumbaga, naniniwala ako sa pagkakayahan niya na matutulungan niya akong gumaling. At saka desidido akong gumaling para sa mga anak ko. Kaya never kong naramdaman yung sinasabing nilang depressed o anumang anxiety na sinasabi, hindi ko siya naramdaman kasi sinusuportahan ako ng mga anak ko, ng magulang ko, na kaya kong labanan yung sakit na ito. Sa ngayon, after na biopsy yung nakuha sa aking bukol at naglaboratory ako ng herto neo na tinatawag, nag-negative naman lahat ng test ko, ang cancer ko ngayon ay nasa stage 2 na, sabi ni Doc. So ngayon mag-undergo ako ng chemotherapy. Hindi wala pa akong chemo, i-schedule pa lang, baka by December mag-undergo na ako ng chemo. So okay na sa akin, tanggap ko na kailangan kong i-chemo. Ang maipapayo ko sa mga nakaranas ng ganitong may sakit na cancer, huwag kayong panghihinaan ng loob. Lagi nating iisipin na nandyan lagi si Lord para gabayan tayo. Pagsubok lang ito. At lagi nating iisipin na ang medicine ngayon ay advanced na. Lahat ay kaya ng pagalingin. Kaya nang gamutin ang anumang sakit. Basta magtiwala lang tayo sa doktor at magpagamot lang tayo ng tama, sumunod tayo sa lahat ng bilin ng doktor. Hanggat maaari, lagi tayong magpa-check up, maging aware tayo sa katawan natin. Pag may nakapa tayong kakaiba sa katawan natin, magpa-check up na tayo. Huwag nating hayaang lumala. Kasi, huwag nating baliwalain. Kasi, importante ang malaman kung ano yung sakit natin. Prevention is better than cure. Lagi natin tatandaan yun.
A cancer journey sharing in the face of remission by Miss Rowena Caballero, a thyroid cancer crusader, year 2.
Magandang umaga po. Una po sa lahat, nais kong magpasalamat sa Panginoon sa bawat araw na kanyang kaloob sa ating lahat. Pangalawa, ako ay buong pusong nagpapasalamat sa pinakamahusay at pinakamabuting doktor na naging instrumento niya upang tayo ay gumaling. Sa ating mga kapamilya at kaibigan na buo ang naging suporta at kasama natin sa naging laban natin. Taong 2019 ay marami na akong nararamdaman sa aking sarili na pilit kong binaliwala dahil naging abala ako sa aking mga anak. Na mga panahong yon, ako po ay nasa 35 taong gulang lamang, may 4 na anak at maliliit pa. November 2019 nang ako ay unang magpakonsulta sa isang cardiologist sa pag-aakalang baka ako ay may sakit sa puso dahil sa madalas na paninikip ng aking dibdib. Ako po ay binigyan ng request ng ultrasound at laboratory test at nai-refer sa isang cancer surgeon sa aming lugar. Ngunit simula noon, marami na akong naging pangamba at isipin. Nagkaroon ng takot na baka ang maging resulta sa pagpunta ko sa isang cancer surgeon, maging tama ang hinala na ako nga ay may cancer. Nakakatakot para sa akin na harapin at isipin ang bagay na yon dahil ang unang pag-aalala ko po ay para sa aking mga anak. Maliliit pa sila para sa posibilidad na maaaring maaga ko silang maiwanan. Pinalipas ko po ang ilang buwan bago ako nagdesisyong maghanap at kumonsulta nga sa isang surgeon. Isang nurse na kaibigan ng aking nilapitan upang hingan ng payo kung sino ang pwede kong puntahan. Ang sabi sa akin, marami naman po akong option dito sa probinsya namin, ngunit kung talagang ang aking hahanapin ay mahusay at may malasakit sa pasyente, hanapin ko ang isang Dr. ROJoson sa Maynila na naging doktor din ng kanyang ina na ngayon ay 15 years breast cancer survivor na. Nang maibigay po sa akin ang impormasyong pwede kong gamitin upang mahanap ang clinic at schedule ni Doc, ako po ay lumuwas at nagpakonsulta agad. Unang linggo ng Pebrero taong 2020. Sa kabila ng dala kong takot sa unang pagkikita namin ni Doc, ako po ay humanga sa paraan ng kanyang pakikipag-usap. Tinapa niya ang aking leeg at napansin kong hindi pa po niya binubuksan ang ultrasound results na dala ko, ngunit parehong-pareho ng kanyang assessment. Maayos niyang ipinaliwanag sa akin ang aking posibleng kondisyon at ang mga paraan na maaaring gawin at syempre ang chance ng paggaling. Nagpa-biopsy po ako at nang ma-confirm namin na ako nga ay may thyroid cancer, agad niya akong in-schedule para sa total thyroidectomy with neck dissection noong February 26, 2020. Maging sa financial aspect, tinulungan din ako ni Doc kung paano po makatipid. Unti-unting nawala ang takot ko sa salitang cancer mula nung nakakausap ko na po si Doc Joson. Siya ang tipo ng doktor na hindi ka lang gagamutin, mararamdaman mo din ang tunay na malasakit niya sa buhay ng kanyang mga pasyente. I-educate ka din niya sa iyong karapatan na malaman at maunawaan ang tunay mong kondisyon at ang maaaring gawin upang ikaw ay gumaling. Ako po ay na-diagnose ng papillary thyroid carcinoma with neck metastasis. Awa at tulong ng Diyos, nakaraos po ang aking operasyon. Sa di inaasahang pangyayari naman ay nagkaroon po tayo ng pandemic na naging dahilan upang hindi na ako makabalik pa sa Maynila para sa aking eye therapy. Ngunit dahil sa telemedical consultation ni Doc, ay nakapagpatuloy po ako sa aking mga follow-up checkups at monitoring. Madami po akong natutunan kay Doc, maging sa pag-follow ko sa kanyang daily activities sa Facebook at sa pep talk na aking naa-attenan noon. Nakakapagbahagi din po ako ng mga kaalamang aking natutunan sa aking mga kapamilya. Magpahanggang ngayon ay patuloy pa din ang aking pagkonsulta kay Doc Joson. Malaki ang pasasalamat ko sa Panginoon sa kagalingang ipinagkaloob sa akin at sa kamay ng mahusay at mabuting doktor na aking nakilala. Yun lamang po, maraming salamat po at manatili nawa palagi ang pag-asa sa ating lahat. Ako po si Rowena Caballero, 37 taong gulang at isang cancer survivor.
Hakbang pa, kapit lang, wala sa ating maiiwan, kaya pa, laban lang, gabay natin pagmamahalan. Nandito muli ang himala ng Pasko, kabutihan ng tao, ang ilaw ng mundo. Andito ang Diyos, dala na'y pag-asa. Andito tayo'y para sa isa't isa. Andito tayo'y para sa isa't isa. Oo. Andito tayo'y para sa isa't isa. Oo. Para sa isa't isa. A Cancer Journey Sharing in the Face of Survivorship by Miss Rosario Largosa, a breast cancer crusader, year 32. A Cancer Journey Sharing in the Face of Survivorship by Miss Sylvia M. Ordonez, a breast cancer crusader, year 30.
My name is Sylvia Munoz Ordonez. In 1991, I felt in my breast a lump because I was then working as the vice chair of the Presidential Task Force Mount Pinatubo. I was going all over Pampanga in helicopters with then head of the DOST, and we were looking at what we can do to select resettlement sites for the displaced people because of the Mount Pinatubo eruption. I was living on Diet Coke. Walang time to eat. I would load in the airplane, in the helicopter, cases upon cases of Diet Coke, thinking Diet Coke was healthy. And that was all practically I was eating, especially when there was nothing else to eat. In a few months' time, I lost a lot of weight, and I saw in the mirror my body, and I started feeling my left breast, and I felt a lump. So my sister, who's a patient of Dr. ROJoson, said, "Why don't you go see Dr. ROJoson?" And I went to him. And Dr. ROJoson aspirated me And a few days later, he told me that I was diagnosed with a malignant cancer. So he operated on me, and he did a lumpectomy. At first, we were going to do a mastectomy, but later on, we settled for lumpectomy. I immediately quit my job because I got shocked, and I decided that I should look after myself. After I quit my job, my friend who works in the UN said, "You must come to New York and I'll introduce you to the Kushi Institute, where you will be taught how to eat healthy." And the head of the UNFPA, I forgot his name, was diagnosed with cancer and 4th stage, and he was told that he was dying, you know, and he was told by the Kushi Institute, "Why don't you fly over and we'll try what we can do with you." He got well. So it spread, the news spread in the whole UN that there was such an institute. This is in Pennsylvania, Berkshire area, where you stay there for a month or less, and they give you all kinds of massage, all kinds of meditation, and they teach you how to cook macrobiotic diet. So that's what I did. After that, I thought I was okay. And I joined the UN as a consultant, and I would go all over Asia, Pacific, especially in areas where I knew there was a way of doing meditation, like in India, Ayurvedic meditation, in China, Chinese medicine. You know, every money that was paid to me by the UN, I used to spend for my natural healing. So, did I go through some trauma? Yes. Slowly, it started to sink to me that I was sick. And I was asking many questions and asking why me. And at one point, I took a consultancy job in China. Ang naging partner ko was a medical doctor. And I was crying and crying from Beijing to I forgot where, far, many hours of driving. I was crying and crying. And he said, "Why are you crying?" I said, "Because I have cancer and I'm afraid I might die, and I don't know how long I have to live." And you know what he said? In China, having cancer is like having a cold. So we don't worry about it, but we take it as a signal that it is there's something wrong with your system. So you have to correct your system. There's an imbalance of the yin and yang. Okay, so when he said that, it suddenly occurred to me that maybe this is what they were teaching us in the Kushi Institute, where I studied in the UN, the one recommended by the UN consultant friends of mine. So this went on for several years. I would find myself crying. I would find myself really depressed, And but slowly, it started to grow on me na maybe I should really just take care of myself through diet. So I really followed strictly the macrobiotic diet for practically 20 years. And after the 20 years, I got invited again to come back here in Pampanga and work for the Kapampangan Development Foundation. And I didn't want to do it because I said my children are young and they need me. But they said, even if you don't work full time, basta you join us. So I started praying and I went to church, and ang daming mga saints doon. Pinuntahan ko sila lahat, kinausap ko sila lahat isa-isa. Finally, I told God, mag-usap nga tayong dalawa, sabi ko sa Diyos. Okay ba sa'yo na I will help you, help these poor people in Pampanga, but you help me with my children. You help me with my children because they need me now. Now is the time they need me. If I'm not with them, paano, ha? Yeah, so I joined. And when I joined the Kapampangan Development Foundation, until now, that's 16 years ago, wala na. I even forgot I was sick. I completely forgot I had cancer. Yung mga bawal na pagkain sa macrobiotic, yun pa ang kinain ko ng kinain hanggang ngayon. So I can say, as of now that I am well. The last time I went to see Dr. ROJoson, he told me I was okay. So, and I believe him. And I'm happy. God has His way of helping His people through us. I think I'm an instrument. He used me as an instrument. And I'm also very happy to report that my children are all okay. So, pag merong problema ako sa mga anak ko, pumupunta ako sa church. Sinasabi ko sa Diyos, hindi mo yata ginagawa yan, share mo ng work ka. Pabiro, pero I'm serious. So, to all of you, I'm so happy I could share this little video. I hope that you too will try and find out how you can help other people. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. ROJoson.
A cancer journey sharing in the face of recurrence by Miss Jane Abelia, Breast Cancer Crusader, Year 9.
Yun na. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Jane Abelia. Ako po ay pasyente ni Dr. ROJoson. Nagsimula po akong magkaroon ng cancer noong way back 2014. Pero hindi ko po siya inintindi. Nagkataon ho na by 2016, nag-recur na naman ho ang aking cancer. This time, hindi na ho po pwede ang lumpectomy. Kailangan na ho talaga ng mastectomy. So, after the mastectomy, yun po. So, kailangan ho makita yung biopsy. Unfortunately, kailangan na po talaga akong mag-chemotherapy kasi nga ho, yung result ng aking mga biopsy ay 18 of the 24 nating lymph nodes is possible to metastasize. So, ang advice sa akin is, I have to undergo chemotherapy. Much as I don't want to undergo chemotherapy because nga very vain ako, ayoko mawalan ng buhok, ayoko makalbo, I need to do it for my health sake. So, yun po. So, beginning March 2016, after my operation, nagpahinga lang po ako ng 1 month, ginawa ko ni Dr. ROJoson, nirefer na niya ako sa oncologist. So, kay Dr. Karen po yan. So, si Dr. Karen naman ang advice sa akin is I have to undergo 8 sessions ng chemotherapy. Grabe ang chemotherapy ko. So, 8 sessions siya. And mas lalo pang grabe kasi nasabay siya sa aking TB. Nagkaroon pa ako ng TB. Imagine nyo, super grabe nga ang aking sakit. Meron na akong chemo, kikimo na ako, may cancer na ako, magkikimo pa ako. At meron pa akong gamot na ininom para sa TB ko. Just imagine po paano ko yan mai-injure. Imagine po, yung first time kong mag-chemo, talaga pong grabe, bagsak ako. At talaga po namang hirap na hirap ako. At the same time, iinom ka pa ng gamot para sa TB. Ay sabi sa akin sa TB clinic, pag yan ay sinong ako, syempre, expected yan, di ba? Pagka nagkikimo ka, expected na nagsumusubang ka. Ay sabi sa akin, pag sinungka mo yan, balik ka ulit sa step 1 ng iyong TB treatment. So, syempre, naku, lahat na ng pagpipigil, kahit na gusto mo na sumungka, susuka nga, pero sana na lang, fortunately, hindi ko na isusuka yung mga gamot for TB. Imagine ho yan ha, 8 sessions yan. And yung mga 8 sessions na yan ho, hindi ho lang siya simple chemotherapy. May mga gamot po na talaga po napakasakit po pag siya ay pumapasok na sa ating mga ugat. At lalo na po, meron pang tayong iniinom na white sea na talaga po naman isa pa rin ho, napakasakit din ho siya. Nevertheless ho, na-endure ko lahat yan through prayers and also through the support din ng aking family and even my office mates. Kasi nga ho, pag wala ho ako nararamdaman, mag-rest na ako ng 1 week after my chemotherapy session, pasok ulit ako. Parang as if walang nangyayari. Parang back to normal ako. Yun ho yung way ko to cope or to endure at paano po ma-overcome yung ganong klase mga difficulties at paghihirap, lalo na pag nag-chemotherapy. So, ang aking advice lang po is, we can make it, we can endure this chemotherapy, we can endure this treatment, as long as meron hong early diagnosis. So, ang advice ko lang ho is, if you do feel something, don't be afraid. Go to your doctor and heed their advice kasi sila ho ang nakakalam ano ho ang dapat gawin. Kung financial naman ho, wala naman ho siguro tayo dapat ito bahala. Meron ho tayong mga programa ng gobyerno na pwede mo natin hiningan ng tulong. Katulad po ng ating sa DSWD. Meron ho silang assistance to individual in crisis situation na nagbibigay sila ng medical benefits. Sa DOH naman ho, meron tayo yung medical assistance for indigent patient, nagbibigay din sila ng mga medical assistance. So, meron din tayong mga sakit center ng Department of Health also. Yun lang po. So, ang sakit po ng cancer ay magagamot ho pag maaga siyang na-discover. Kung meron ho tayong nararamdaman, magpatingin tayo, kung ano sinasabi ng doktor, sundin natin. Kung pinansan ho, may mga government na programa ho tayo na pwede nating lapitan. At the same time, it's prayer. So, prayer sa taas, and support ng family and support of our co-workers. Yun lang po. Thank you very much.
Living a life with cancer is a journey into the world of cancer. The cancer world is full of uncertainties. The journey is rough with unquantifiable physical pains and psychological distresses. The journey is, strictly speaking, a battle against cancer. Let's all sing along with Miss Raquel Caparas, a thyroid cancer crusader, who will lead us in singing If by Bread, to motivate all cancer crusaders to be strong and keep on fighting, never lose hope, hold on, don't let go, as there will be people on our side even in the darkest of nights. They will give us a ray of hope till the end.
If a picture paints 1,000 words, then what can't I paint you? The words will never show the you I've come to know. If a face could launch 1,000 ships, then where am I to go? There's no one home but you. You're all that's left me to. And when my love for life is running dry, you come and pour yourself on me. If a man could be two places at one time, I'd be with you tomorrow and today, beside you all the way.
a cancer journey sharing in the face of curtain call to be done by Dr. Celine Cruz Garcia for her mother, Cecilia M. Cruz, a breast cancer patient.
Hello everyone, my name is Celine Antoinette Cruz. I am Cecilia Cruz's daughter and I am here to share my family's experience during my mom's battle from cancer. I know she was with you all last year for your annual Christmas get-together and virtual meetup, but unfortunately, her battle ended last January of this year. Hindi po ako ang sole caregiver ni Mommy all throughout her journey, but in behalf of my dad, I am here to share our story. I lived overseas kaya hindi po ako ang nakapag-alaga sa kanya most of the time, but during the worst days nung kailangan niya pong ma-hospital and ma-radiation session, me and my husband were able to fly back home, and that was during pandemic and lockdown of 2020. But before that, we always get in touch with my mom through Facebook chat and calls. But then, nung nag-escalate na po yung issue, and I may be away physically with her, but as much as possible, I always call her and ask her how is she feeling. We also try to find people na makakatulong po sa kanya during her situation, like for transport, for doctor referrals within Bulacan, since I know Dr. ROJoson is in Manila. We also look for therapies and nurses to help her with the continuity of her care. It was very challenging, especially for myself, since I am a nurse by profession, and minsan meron pong naiisip na I could help and take care of other patients except my mom. But I tried the best I can do, and also not to show that kind of disappointment and frustration and sadness during nung nandyan po ako sa Pilipinas. And para hindi po siya lalong malungkot at ma-depressed. She is full of positivity and gratefulness for her life, and which I really admire the most. I didn't see that she was struggling with her situation, as she was always cheerful and hopeful. She may feel anxious, depressed, or stressed, but I think she handled it so well, and especially when she is with her family and friends, hindi talagang mo makikita na umiinda siya ng sakit or kalungkutan, but instead she serves as an inspiration and a motivation to everyone. Dr. ROJoson asked for a video to share like how my mom went for this battle, and also my side as a caregiver, and my advice to all caregivers as well. So I think, as the cliche goes, it is easier said than done. But to everyone who are here today and maybe watching this video later, never lose hope and faith with God. Sabi nga nila, hindi ibibigay ni Lord ang isang bagay na hindi natin kakayanin. Minsan, ang tanong natin sa Kanya ay mga bakit. Bakit ako yung nagkasakit? Bakit ako pa na magkaroon na maging mag-alaga sa nanay na may sakit? Bakit puro ganun yung mga tanong natin? But instead, we should ask the Lord yung mga ano yung dapat kong malaman sa ganitong pagsubok? Ano yung dapat kong matutunan sa ganitong pagkakataon? Paano ko matutulungan yung tao o yung nanay ko o yung tatay ko o yung pamilya ko sa ganitong klaseng kondisyon? At then, during po ng ganitong times, I also ask the Lord for long patience and understanding. Siyempre po, during those times as a caregiver, tayo din po ay nagiging desperate na din, or kahit din ako during that time na I really wanted to help pero wala din akong magawa. All I can do is just message and call, and yet hindi ko naman po sila makokontrol kung ano yung gusto niyang gawin. Pero hanggang dun lang yung kaya kong ibigay, na just to remind her and to make her feel loved. And it may be the worst days of our lives, especially nung nalaman na terminal na yung sakit. But I think it was the best time to offer all my sacrifices, and to all caregivers, to all our sacrifices, to show our love and our care to our loved ones suffering from cancer or any other sickness. Siyempre po, malungkot yung ganitong pagkakataon at yung ganitong klase na sitwasyon. And especially now for my mom, that we are still grieving and mourning. But I always look at it as this story of my mom will forever be a story of faith in God, hope with God, and love. Love po from our family, and also an inspiration to everyone and to all of you who are watching right now and who knows my mom's story, and who may be experiencing the same. This may serve as an inspiration na kaya po natin to, wag po tayong mawawala ng pag-asa, wag po tayong matatakot. Ito po ay pagdadaanan lang natin. Alam po natin na may magandang plano ang Diyos po para sa ating lahat. Thank you po for your all the prayers that you offered din po for my mom, and I also pray for everyone who are here and watching this video. Thank you po sa inyong lahat. God blesses us all, and ingat po.
Miss Cecilia M. Cruz had formulated and implemented very well her near end of life intentional living plan from the time she was diagnosed to have a terminal illness of breast cancer. She died a happy death. She died with dignity. For these reasons, a posthumous certification is being given to Miss Cecilia M. Cruz through her family. May she serve as an inspiration to other people with a terminally ill medical condition or disease. May she also serve as an inspiration to other people to have an intentional living plan to prepare for an eventual happy death. Living a life with cancer is a journey into the world of cancer. The cancer world is full of uncertainties. The journey is rough with unquantifiable physical pains and psychological distresses. The journey is, strictly speaking, a battle against cancer. Let's all sing along with Miss Phoebe Hipos, a breast cancer crusader, who will lead us in singing Walk with Faith in Your Heart, to motivate all cancer crusaders to be strong and keep on fighting, never lose hope, hold on, don't let go, and walk with faith in your heart to get the needed support from above.
Walk with faith in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. For the faith in your heart. The world is yours to walk. You never will grieve if with Him you believe and walk with faith in your heart. When the days that you dream seems to disappear with you, it's the time to hang on, and soon they will come true. It will lighten your load as you travel that road. So walk with faith in your heart. Whenever you have troubles, just reach out for His hand. Keep by your side, your constant guide, and seek to understand. You will find happiness if you let Him be your strength, and you'll find your success is just around the bend. He won't let you down. We're a smile, not a frown. So walk with faith in your heart. Whenever you have troubles, just reach out for His hand. Keep by your side, your constant guide, and seek to understand. You will find happiness if you let Him be your friend, and you'll find your success is just around the bend. He won't let you down. We're a smile, not a frown. So walk with faith in your heart.
I will now give a lecturette entitled How to Live a Life with a Cancer Diagnosis. How to live a life with a cancer diagnosis. How does or how should one live a life after a cancer diagnosis? Here are my personal TPORs, meaning thoughts, perceptions, opinions, and recommendations. After a cancer diagnosis may mean the following. Right after diagnosis, that one is said to truly have a cancer in the body, during treatment, after treatment, during the surveillance or monitoring period, during the time cancer recurrence has occurred, and during the near end of life stage. Note that the psychological distresses or emotional sufferings can be seen in the following phases of the cancer journey. Phase of diagnosis, phase of treatment, that is during, right, or soon after treatment, phase after treatment or in remission, phase when there is recurrence of cancer, and phase during the near end of life. This is the reason for this talk, how to live a life with a cancer diagnosis. How to live a life will be operationally defined as how to live or continue to live a functional and meaningful earthly life after a cancer diagnosis. A lot of times after a cancer diagnosis, people or patients have ceased or have a hard time living a functional and meaningful earthly life. This is mainly due to uncontrolled anxiety and depression, which in turn are due to uncontrolled fear, sadness, personal apprehensions, and psychosocial apprehensions. In the past Cancer Crusaders Club annual get-togethers, I have identified and mentioned the following, which I think are key coping tactics against the psychological distresses of cancer patients: acceptance of the cancer diagnosis, intentional living plan in the light of cancer diagnosis, trust in a competent and compassionate physician, spiritual trust, support from loved ones and significant others, and cancer journey sharing. This year, my lecturette on how to deal with cancer, I will expound on acceptance and intentional living plan as coping tactics against the psychological distresses of cancer patients. Before anything else, I'd like to emphasize that there must be awareness, then acceptance, before the formulation of the intentional living plan. Awareness, at least, of your cancer diagnosis and its prognosis, with correlation to your purpose and estimated lifespan on Earth. After awareness, acceptance. Acceptance of cancer has long been recognized as playing a critical role in the psychological adjustment to the illness. This is true not only for cancer, but for other diseases. It is effective in reducing the patient's distress with cancer. What is acceptance? Acceptance is emotion-focused coping that involves acknowledging the reality of the illness, learning to live with it, and engaging in attempts to address it. This is why I said there must be acceptance first before the formulation of the intentional living plan. Other definitions: a process of value change by which the patient accepts the losses related to the illness while maintaining a sense of self-worth. This process may involve exploring new meanings or possibilities in life based on one's existing values and strengths. Acceptance, another definition: willingness to be present with one's illness-related thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations without judging or making unnecessary, usually futile, attempts to control them. Another definition: a realistic way of living with the illness, that is, an accepting patient does not judge, avoid, or deny the illness, but continues feasible engagement in everyday activities. Acceptance differs from resignation, that is, fatalism. For cancer patients, resignation refers to considering the illness as fate and believing that there is little or nothing one can do to change or control the illness, its symptoms, and one's quality of life. In other words, the resignation refers to giving up and no more striving for a fulfilling life, choosing instead to remain helpless, hopeless, and passive. Research suggests that acceptance is associated with lower anxiety and depressive symptoms, whereas resignation is associated with higher anxiety and depressive symptoms. Acceptance also differs from a fighting spirit. In the context of cancer, having a fighting spirit involves viewing the illness as a challenge, maintaining an optimistic outlook, and working towards beating the disease. Although both acceptance and having a fighting spirit involve taking an active stance, acceptance does not necessarily include efforts of positive reframing or aiming to change the course of the disease. Acceptance of cancer, in short, is making peace with the disease, letting go but not giving up, and accepting the reality of a cancer diagnosis. Acceptance does not mean anyone is giving up. It allows you to take control of your life and focus on what's most important to you. Live on despite a cancer diagnosis. Continue to live a functional and meaningful life. So my foremost advice is acceptance, as this is effective in reducing the patient's distress with cancer. After acceptance, make an intentional living plan. This will constitute your plan of action for a meaningful cancer journey. My operational definition of intentional living plan is that it's a plan you make targeting a certain number of years, guided by the prognosis of your cancer, in which you write down things you intend or want to accomplish on your graduation day or the last day of your targeted year, which will make you feel you have lived your life to the fullest, you have lived a meaningful life, and you are contented and ready to die a happy death. The assumption and reality here is that all of us will die one day. Before making an intentional living plan, get the following information from your trusted and compassionate physician and make the plan with the answers in mind. What kind of cancer do I have? Where is the cancer? Has it spread? Can my cancer be treated? What is the prognosis of my cancer? What is the chance that my cancer can be cured? What other tests or procedures do I need? What are my treatment options? How will the treatment benefit me? What can I expect during treatment? What are the side effects of the treatment? What happens if I don't get treatment? What is the surveillance plan after treatment? What can I do to prevent my cancer from coming back? How likely are my children and other family members to get cancer? And other information needed for the intentional living plan. Intentional living plan promotes living with intention, meaning living a purposeful life. It will be your cancer journey plan. It will be your plan on how to live a life with a diagnosis of cancer. Here is a template for the intentional living plan. Part 1, list the honor and the number of years to target for the intentional living plan. So the name, the current age, from what year to what year, from what age to what age. And then the number of years to target in the intentional living plan. If with stretch target, specify the reasons. Part 2, people to include in the intentional living plan. So enumerate the names of your spouse and partner, children, and significant others as applicable, whom you want to include in your intentional living plan. Part 3, legacies. So what are the legacies that I want to leave behind for my family and for my community? So be as specific as possible and include a timeline or deadline. Part 4, for the spouse, what will I do for my spouse? For the children, what will I do for my children? For the significant others, what will I do for my significant others? Be as specific as possible, include a timeline or deadline, place NA if not applicable. For myself, what will I do for myself? Be as specific as possible and include a timeline or deadline. Include the following goals as applicable: health, contentment, enjoyment, God or creator, financial, career, professional, social and relationship goals, etc. Part 8 will be preparing for a happy death. What will I do to prepare for a happy death, to be contented and ready to leave this earth? Be as specific as possible and include a timeline or deadline. So after that, at the end of your intentional living plan, affix a signature, put the date first accomplished, and then if there will be a review, or if there is a review, the date of the review and the updating. Having a well-formulated intentional living plan in the light of cancer can contribute to being healthy and not crippled as long as possible, being productive, having peace of mind, being contented, enjoying life, being happy in life, reaching the realistic longevity targets, and being ready to face curtain call or death. So my advice is to have acceptance of the cancer as the first step in living a life with cancer, so as to live a functional and meaningful earthly life as long as possible. Make peace with the cancer disease or cancer diagnosis. Let go, but not giving up. Continue to live a functional and meaningful earthly life as long as possible through your well-formulated, intentional living plan. So this ends my lecturette, How to Live a Life with a Cancer Diagnosis. Cancer Crusaders Club, Breast Self-Exam Club, BSE Promoters and Practitioners Awards. This project was launched in January 15, 2022. The primary objective of the club or awards is to promote early detection of breast cancers among Filipino women. To promote and advocate the practice of a health habit called regular breast self-exam among Filipino women, so that in case a breast cancer strikes, they will be able to catch it early enough and have it treated as soon as possible. First awarding is on December 4, 2022. Breast Cancer Crusaders promoting BSE received 1,000 pesos each. BSE practitioners or members of the Breast Cancer Crusaders doing monthly BSE for at least 9 months received 500 pesos each. Ayuda for breast cancer is discovered early through monthly BSE received 5,000 pesos each. Eligibility requirements. Practitioners and promoters doing monthly BSE for at least 9 months must submit a report card and a video of BSE with clothes on once every 3 months. Attend the ROJoson pep talk on breast self-examination, a health habit to cultivate, and pass the online learning cum evaluation test exercise. A certificate of commitment and accomplishment is then given to those who completed the requirements. They are certified as breast self-exam practitioners and promoters who will help promote early detection of breast cancers among Filipino women. For 2022, the awardees are the following: Group of Imelda Cabrera, Group of Mary Chris Nesesia, Group of Zenaida Cabral, Group of Radis Basig, Group of Mabel Cordova, Group of Mary Ann Agustin Jose, who recruited 10 members, 5 of them shown here. The other 5 members, group of Lorly Ricaforte, group of Melingo, group of Phoebe Caldino, group of Francis Tejones, and group of Mary Ann Maravilla. For 2022, awards will be given to 65 PSE promoters and practitioners amounting to 38,700 pesos. Sample feedbacks. Being one of the coordinator, I am able to educate my family and friends on how important to have a monthly BSE. This will help oneself to detect any possible problems earlier, especially with our family who have history of cancer. My auntie and my first cousin just died of breast cancer 2 years ago. I wish that by practicing this, no more from my family will undergo the same thing I have undergone, and I wouldn't want to lose anyone from my family with this sickness again. Instead of doing BSE occasionally and haphazardly, the project gave me a chance to do BSE the right way on a regular basis. I will encourage folks and friends to do BSE and perhaps ask them to join us in this project. This project on regular BSE will help a lot of women in the early detection of breast cancer and also alleviate unnecessary visits to the doctor. I will promote BSE among my friends by teaching them how to properly perform BSE and by telling them the many benefits of doing BSE on a regular basis. The benefits of this project regarding regular BSE will help a lot of women in the early detection of breast cancer, especially those who doesn't have or who don't have the means to pay mammogram or ultrasound on a regular basis. Congratulations and mabuhay to the 2022 winners. This project will be continued next year. Watch out for the 2023 announcement of details. Join us in this important project to promote and advocate the practice of regular BSE among Filipino women so that in case a breast cancer strikes, they will be able to catch it early enough and have it treated as soon as possible. Join us in this advocacy for the Filipino women. It is now Christmas season. Let the spirit of Christmas be always in the hearts of all Cancer Crusaders. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all. Let us now all sing along with Miss Mary Ann Maravilla and her family, who will lead us in singing Christmas in Our Hearts.
Whenever I see girls and boys selling lanterns on the streets, I remember the child in the manger as he sleeps. Whenever there are people giving gifts, exchanging cards, I believe that Christmas is truly in their hearts. Let's laud our Christmas trees for a bright tomorrow, where nations are at peace. Jesus. Let Him be the one to guide us as another New Year starts. And may the spirit of Christmas be always in our hearts. Let's sing Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday. This season may we never forget the love we have for Jesus. Let Him be the one to guide us as another New Year starts. And may the spirit of Christmas be always in our hearts.
To the Cancer Crusaders Club, lubos po ang aking paghanga sa inyong masigasig at matibay na pakikipaglaban sa cancer. Merry Christmas sa ating lahat!
Hello everyone. May the spirit of Christmas fill your life with hope, love, peace, joy, and blessings. Merry Christmas to all of us.
Merry Christmas, Cancer Crusaders. Wishing you all love, peace, and joy this Christmas and always.
I hope you hold this season full of peace, love, joy, and happiness. God bless us all.
To my co-members of the Cancer Crusaders Club, may you all have faith, hope, and love this Christmas season. Wishing you and your families good health, peace, prosperity, and happiness always.
Mga kasama ko sa Cancer Crusader, wish ko na kayo. Sana magkita-kita tayo. At dalangin ko sa Pasko ito, sana bigyan tayo ng mahaba at magandang buhay. Ganun din sina Dr. ROJoson at Dr. Dancel para masubaybayan tayo. At kay Ma'am Beth, advance happy birthday. Sa inyong lahat, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Love you.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year! Also, Miss Beth and all Cancer Crusaders Club. God bless us all!
To the members of Cancer Crusaders Club headed by Dr. ROJoson. May we all have a blessed Christmas full of love, peace, joy, and happiness. Happy holidays everyone and stay safe.
Wishing you a Merry Christmas, Dr. ROJoson, Ben, Quincy, and my co-cancer survivors.
Wishing you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Dr. ROJoson and Ma'am Beth at sa mga survivors. Good luck and God bless us all. Thank you.
Hakbang pa, kapit lang, wala sa ating maiiwan. Kaya pa, laban lang, sabay natin pagmamahalan. At ito muli, ang himala ng Pasko, kabutihan ng tao, ang ilaw ng mundo. Ito ang Diyos, para ng pag-asa. Nandito tayo'y para sa isa't isa. Nandito tayo'y para sa isa't isa. Oh, oh, oh. Nandito tayo'y para sa isa't isa. Oh, oh, oh. Para sa isa't isa.
Hello mga kapwa ko, taga-membro ng Cancer Crusaders Club. Miss ko na kayo. O, kaya ba tayo magkikita? Akala ko doon tayo sa resort mag-Christmas party. Pero, ganun pa man, babatiin ko muna si Dr. ROJoson na, Doc, Merry Christmas. Happy birthday. Everything na. Sabi niya. Alam ko, miss mo na rin ako, di ba? And, Doc, alam mo, tignan mo, ang beauty ko ngayon. Oh, alam mo, kasi sinusunod ko lang yung payo mo.
sa akin na kalimutan mo ang nakaraan. Huwag mong isipin ang bukas. Mabuhay ka lang sa ngayon. Sinunod ko yun na parang Bible sa buhay ko. O, tingnan mo. Talagang hindi ako nagkamali sa pagsunod sa mga payo ko. Naging beautiful ang buhay ko at beauty pa rin ako. Doc, I miss you and my co-members sa Cancer Crusaders Club. I miss you. Pagkita-kita tayo sa Billy Amparo pag meron kami time. Okay? Pakisabi lang kay Beth, 1 oras, 2 araw, walang problema. Basta Cancer Crusaders Club, merong panahon at ever ready natin kung ano kaya mo gawin. Okay?